Hi GLE4, we are going to be working on lesson 7, understanding the place value of whole numbers, and that is found on page 70. Now, I'm going to be using the place value chart we've been using in class instead of doing the examples in the books. They're very, very similar, but I figure it's better to keep you guys using what you know. So, let's start. We are going to be using this number, and we are going to be putting it in word form. Then we are going to figure out the value of the digit 3, and then we're going to put it in expanded form. So the first thing we're going to do is put it in word form. Now I've created my place value houses. So I have my trendsetter house here, and I have my thousands house here. Now remember, when we are reading large numbers, to put them into word form, we want to read the whole house and then label it. So for example, here I have 403,297. We don't need to say trendsetter. So once again, I read the whole house. So in this house, I have 403,000. Now if I had, for example, this number, I would read 27 because that's all that I have in my thousands house. So I would read 27,000. Remember, you read the house first and then you label it. 27,428. Okay, so I can now write that in word form. So I have 403,000. And then I put my comma in. And then I have 297. Oh, silly me. 97. Okay. So, the next thing I want to do is I want to have a look at the value of my 3. So, if I look at my digit 3, it is sitting in the 1,000s column. So I know that this is a multiple of 1,000. Now I have 3 hanging out in my 1,000s column. So 3 1,000s is 3,000. So my digit 3 has a value of 3,000. So I can write that here. Now remember, when you're putting your commas in large numbers, the commas go in between your houses. All right, number 3, expanded form. So what we can do for expanded form is we take each digit and we take it down. So for example, my 4 in my 100,000s place, I then put the zeros in the place value house after. And then I have nothing in my 10,000s place, 0. So I can leave that. Then I go to my 1s, I take my 3, pull it down, and I write all the zeros after it to show my 3,000. And then I take my 2, bring it down, and put the zeros after it to show that this 2 is worth 200. Then I take my 9, I bring it down, put the 0 after it, and then with my 7, I can just bring it down. So, let's have a look. We have 400,000, which I have here, and then 3,000. So if I'm not sure, I can go 3. 1, 2, 3, and count the zeros. So plus 3,000, plus, and then I've got 200, plus, and then I've got 90, plus 7. So my expanded form is 400,000 plus 3,000 plus 200 plus 90 plus 7. And if you add all of those together, you get 403,297.